Hello everyone, my name is Kristen Avalos with KristenAvalos.com, creator of the Your Life, Your Way transformational coaching system, where I help women just like you overcome their self-doubt, their fears in order to live a life that they love and live a life where they're feeling confident and feeling in control of what makes them happy and what is in alignment with their true self and their values. And I was thinking about myself and the journey that I've been on, and I was thinking about a story that I had. It was several years back, and I was talking to my sister, and I had a job at that time where it was really just that. It was a job. I didn't feel any connection to it. I didn't feel like I was even doing anything. Like I didn't feel like I was using any of my gifts. I really just felt like, okay, it's a good job. I'm making good money. There are, some things that I like about it. So it was really a job where it was like, keep your head down, just keep doing what you're doing. Everything is fine. But underneath it was really just this feeling of it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. And so I always had a lot of anxiety about, what if I get fired? Then what am I going to do? I don't feel like I'm even on a good path. So anyway, I was having a conversation with my sister, and she said, you know what, why don't you be a counselor or something? Like, I think you'd be really good at that. And I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, I think that I probably would. And the first thing that came into my mind, though, was this fear. And the fear was, this will probably be really hard. And so I automatically jumped into, I don't have the right certifications for it. I'm going to have to go back to school. School's going to cost a lot of money. I don't even know if there are jobs available, if I would have to then intern. My mind just started racing, and these were fearful thoughts that I was having. And so the biggest thing that my clients tell me when we're getting started is that they have fear. And so that's what I really want to talk about today. And I can make a million videos about fear, touching different aspects of it, but I wanted to focus on something really specific today, and it is that idea of this will be really hard. And so I want you to think for a moment about something that you really want to do, and that could be, switching careers. It could be marking something off your bucket list. Having a specific conversation with someone that you know that you need to have, completing something that you've been working on. So just think about something that might cause some fear. And I want you to think about that. If you can't think of something, think about what you would do if you had double the courage. Let that be your guidepost. And so I want you to take a moment, think about that thing, and I want you to really notice if there's fear coming up, and especially this idea, I think it will be really hard. And so I want you to gauge that phrase, I think it will be really hard, on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 meaning yes, that feels really true. 5 being, 50-50. 1 being not so much. Okay, and then close your eyes and really, when I say that phrase again, I think it will be really hard, I want you to notice where it lies in your body. If there's a certain tightness that you might feel, a lot of times it's in the stomach area, but it could be, you might feel a sensation in, your heart area. It could be in your head. It could be in your throat area. And so just notice, because fear, it's, we have these ideas that are thoughts and they're in our head, but it's really important to realize that it also has a sensation in your body. Fear, whether it be anxiety, nervousness, worry, it also translates in the body typically, but a lot of times we're so stuck in our head that we don't even realize where it is at and maybe how it's trying to communicate with us within our bodies. So that's the second thing I want you to notice. Where is it in your body? And keep your eyes closed. And so I want you to just imagine right now, I want you to focus your attention right on your stomach area, which is your third chakra. And I want you to imagine that right in your stomach area, you have a button, a little knob button that could go from 0 to 100. And I want you to just notice where the button is right now, where the dial is, regarding your confidence level. So 0 meaning it's very low, 100 meaning it's really high. And I want you to just raise the dial from wherever it's at, just to where you feel it feels right. So this, we're in our bodies, you're really noticing how it feels in your body. Raise that knob up. And so you might raise it all the way to 100. You might raise it, to 75. You might raise it to 50. So you decide what feels comfortable for you. And then now that you have this increased level of confidence, I want you to just think about one action step that you could take today with this new level of confidence. And so for me, I didn't necessarily have to sign up for school that day, but I could have started to explore, give myself 10 minutes to look on the internet, for something that I was thinking about. Or it could be sending an email to someone that who is doing something similar that maybe you're thinking about doing. So just think about a step that you would be comfortable just even exploring, even if it's just in this moment in your mind. So I want you to just think about that. You can open your eyes if they were still closed. And so really the big takeaway from this is that I want you to walk away from is working hard at something and it being too hard to even want to start are two different things. And so I want you to think about this idea and really I hope that if fear is something that is holding you back, use this as a guidepost, but really tune in to what exactly is making you scared. Where exactly is that fear in your body, and try to explore it more. So maybe it isn't so much this idea, and in some other videos that I'll be doing later on, we'll explore some other different aspects of fear. But if this one resonated with you, I would love to hear about it in the comments, and I would love to hear about how true this felt for you. And if you are really over with feeling this fear and doubt and letting it stop you from living the life and sharing the gifts that you know that you have, then I really suggest that you book a discovery call with me, and we'll just kind of explore where is this fear and what is true for you, and we can go forward and know how to find out what the next best steps are for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I will be back with more videos later on. Thank you. Bye.